All right, we're back with part 2. I'm looking at the second page now, and you might have to watch this in slow speed, whatever speed you want to watch this on over and over, but this is how we do it. On this problem here, you're going to want to divide by the -8 because you want that by itself. So -40 divided by -8 is 5. Square both sides. You get x minus 7 equals 25. X equals 32 because I'm going to move that 7 this way. Over here, we're going to move the 6 first. So I get 4 equals the square root of k plus 1. Square both sides. You get 16 equals k plus 1. Move your 1 over. K equals 15. Now, when we come to simplify this, I'm looking for this. I had one of you give me decimals. That's not what I'm asking, nor is it what we did in class. I'm looking for you to do this. So in this problem, break it up into what you're multiplying. So I know that 4 times 5 is 20. I know that 25 is 5 times 5. That's a pair. 5 comes out. I know that 4 is 2 times 2. So I pulled the 2 out. Therefore, making this my answer. Over here, I separated the 8, 4 times 2. The square root of 4 is 2. So I pulled that out. And I have 2 times the square root of 2. That's what the bottom is. That means 1. If I come over here, 5 times the square root of 15 is 5. Square root of 15 is 5 times 3. Square root of 12 is 4 times 3. I separate it to look like this. This right here is the same as this. This, I pull that 4 is a 2. So I pull it out. 2 times the square root of 3. Well, those square roots of 3, that turns to 1, leaving me this as the answer. Remember, we don't want a radical in the denominator. We can't have that. So that's what we're going for. Over here, again, I'm separating them out. 25 times 3 is 75. The square root of 25 is 5, leaving the 3 inside. That's 5 times square root of 3 equals 1. So when I come down here to this part, remember that we can only combine like terms. So this -7 square root of 7 doesn't combine with anything. It's just going to stay there. So we could just kind of cross that out. And remember, the sign is what's in front. So if I have a -3 and a +4, that's going to be a +1. I don't have to write it, so I'm not. But if you wrote it, I wouldn't mark you wrong. If you wanted to write it this way, these two things, they mean the same thing. Both of these answers are correct. If I come here, there's nothing to combine with this 3, so it's going to stay there. +4 times the square root of 2 minus 4 times the square root of 2 is 0. Therefore, this is my answer. Down here, there's nothing to combine with this, so I'm just going to leave him there. 5 times the square root of 2 plus 3 times the square root of 2 is 8 times the square root of 2. Now, class, if I make any mistakes, I am not 100%. So please let me know if there's an error in this video. It's very possible. I'm not, like I said, I'm not feeling the best. So I could make a mistake. So just be nice and gracious to me, please. All right, on this problem, I have -3. They all have the square root of 7, so I can combine all of them. Now I just have to look at this, this, and this. That's going to end up with a -4, and that would be my answer.